So this week, I want you to, as you're reading through chapter 2, I want you to watch this video on Steve Jobs and the launch of the Apple iPhone 1. Steve Jobs is not only a visionary, but he is widely recognized as one of the best salesmen in the market, especially in the tech market. And when you're watching this, I want you to look at a couple things. One, this chapter is about strategic selling and how you move a customer through the process of sales and also do it in a consultative selling way. So when you watch Steve, you can see hopefully how engaging he is. Look at the people in the audience. It's like a rock star status. And he pauses, he lives in that silence for a few moments when he's talking. He's obviously very comfortable in front of the crowd, but also he's creating this consultative. He's walking people through the problems of the technology of the day, talking about how disconnected the computer is from what would have been the BlackBerry at that point. He does a chart where he walks people through the different problems that each of the solutions have, including like a locked keyboard at the bottom. So you can watch him very, uniquely be able to move people along. And then if you look at his slide deck, it's very simple. Not a lot of words. The words that are on there are key, mainly about graphics. And I find it ironic, having sold in the tech industry myself, is that while everybody reveres Steve Jobs for his ability to put slide decks together and to sell people, I have rarely seen a tech company that uses the same type of graphics and the same methodology in selling when they're in front of a crowd or even in front of a small one-on-one with a client. And so why this becomes important is, while account management's typically thought in that business to business space, where you are managing the account, it's also in the consumer space. So if you think about us, for example, I am an Apple user. I have a MacBook, I have an iPhone, I have an iPad. They're all interlinked. And when you talk about account management, I am an account to Apple and creating solutions that offer value. So when Steve was talking about the iCloud, for example, no one had any idea what he was talking about. And yet here again, he revolutionized problems that we were having with storage capacity on our computer. He put apps in the cloud. He allows us to store on the cloud so that no matter what device I'm on, I can access my iCloud files that I've stored, making that problem that we didn't even know that we had, giving us a solution for it. So he's done that throughout his career. And the iPhone 1 launch is, again, arguably one of the best selling presentations in the market, regardless of whether it's tech or not. So I want you to watch it, and then I want you to go through, chapter 2 and think about how you always, even in account management, when you're a customer, I'm continuing being sold. First, it was the iPad, then it was the iPhone, iPad, all these different Apple products, continuing to sell me new products in a way that I need them. So when you're watching in the video, I want you to keep in mind what you've just read about chapter 2 and watching how he does it.